destroying all of this.
Which I would not like to happen.
Yeah.
But I would like to watch this Rocket League, so let's get it started. Draak Esports versus Waterloo Warriors. Semifinals, let's go.
Mighty Tidy. Shawnee Boy. That's off the bar and away. Good stop by Go Rocks Go. And now Jinglestown with the opportunity. He scores. Up in the air. The good tip.
A great pass from Mighty Tidy on that 50-50. Goes right out in front for Jinglestown. MD22 can't
Just
quite get
pretty.
up there because it is beautiful placement. Now they can Go Rocks Go. There you go. We have the first goal of this series. First of many, I assume.
First goal, 19 seconds into this one. Go Rocks Go. Sends it across. Mighty Tidy there along the wall. Using the boost, but no avail. Here he's collecting another boost, but here's Go Rocks Go with the ball. Just couldn't really do too much with it. Oh my, there's MD, and he puts Waterloo on the board.
Making up for not being able to save that last one. He comes in and does a similar thing as Gibb pushes this one right in front. He sneaks it past Mighty Tidy, and there you go. All tied up at ones. Just 40 seconds into this match. I think we're going to have an exciting and a long one.
Hopefully. I don't want to see any more sweeps.
Nor do I. I am sick of them. I want the brooms put back in the closet. Let's get it started.
Yeah, we can't do any more cleaning here. There's nothing left to clean.
Yeah, we fired the janitor earlier, remember?
Yeah, we gave him the pink slip. Oh, well, you gave him the pink slip.
Yeah, fair. My bad. I'm sorry to his family.
Not gonna lie, I would have given him too many brooms going on. And now Gibb up. MD just dropping it into the corner, picking up some boosts. And Shawnee Boy now will go up along the corner, and no, Go Rocks Go will reject their attempt to try and get it out. Go Rocks Go. Gibb with a boost jumping up into the air. And who's going to get it? It looks like Jinglestown is going to get it. Nobody else wanted to touch it. Now Mighty Tidy with a tip. Boost midair. He does a flip. And, Jinglestown just unable to come down with it. It's been a little shaky on both sides to start, I must say.
I think both these teams were used to a little bit lower competition. They were expecting to come in and continue what they did in the quarterfinals. And it is quickly shown they will not. But MD22 able to secure the shot that Gibb had placed on target.
Well, I think it was going in, but
that's why it's securing.
Yeah,
you know, it's just,
yeah.
It's not goal stealing, it's securing.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry, right? Unless, you know, you're the one who got your goal stolen, in which case then that's just ridiculous and I hate you.
Mighty Tidy right off the draw, trying to find Jinglestown, but was unsuccessful. Shawnee Boy now will clear it up. Gibb's gonna be right there. And Gibb will send it across. MD with the try, he scores!
MD22 with the natty hattie. Another natural hat trick for him as he scores 3 in a row unanswered. And that's just beautiful.
And I'm gonna tell you
shot,
this.
What a placement.
This start right now, I know it's just a 2-goal lead with 2:52 to go, but this start, I guarantee you, is surprising quite a few people in the audience because from what I heard, Draak was one of the favorites, which they still are. But Waterloo, you can't turn away Waterloo. Both these teams are incredibly talented, incredibly skilled, and it's just, I expect a tight series. But if we get another sweep,
I'd be disappointed, but it might not happen. No, Shawnee Boy can't quite put that on target. It looked like a good opportunity for a shot, but did not happen.
Mighty Tidy getting it across to Shawnee Boy, but Shawnee Boy can't get it. MD coming away with it.
Out front, a little bit of a misplay. As that went in front from his own teammate.
Oh, there's Go Rocks Go up along the wall. And now Jinglestown can't get it. Go Rocks Go now. He'll send it along. MD will pick it up. And now Gibb will send it in. Jinglestown leaping into the air, but Gibb with a pretty impressive boost in the air, just coming away and getting it into the zone. But here's Go Rocks Go. Go Rocks Go, unable to get it past Jinglestown. MD keeping it alive inside the zone. Mighty Tidy trying to get out of there. Mighty Tidy just playing with it right now, but MD's gonna put an end to his fun. And And away comes Shawnee Boy. Shawnee Boy getting it up the wall. Go Rocks go. Just going to send it back in. Gib with a nice tip. Jinglestown in the corner, picks it up. Mighty Tidy misplaying the boost there. And Shawnee Boy picks it up inside his own zone.
So we started with kind of a sloppier style of play for both teams. It almost felt like they needed to get their bearings once again, but now we're seeing the competitive style. And both of these teams are really excelling defensively and ensuring that nobody has an opportunity to take a shot. We haven't seen many great chances. This could be the best one yet as Jinglestown tries to put it towards center. But no, even that one gets cut off early.
Yeah, Gib with a good defensive play, but Mighty Tidy with a good opportunity, just unable to put it away. Shawnee Boy with a high try, and that one just nobody can come in and finish it off. Mighty Tidy, though, is going to stay with it up until Gib knocks it away and sends it all the way back down into the Draak zone. And now Jinglestown moves up with it. He'll send it into the zone, but Go Rocks go. Sends it right back down. And now Mighty Tidy, his attempt is rejected. Shawnee Boy's got to work with it now. Shawnee Boy off the ceiling and into the corner of the Waterloo zone, but Jinglestown there. He's able to get down with it. But MD with a good play, jumping in there to knock it free, knock it away. Shawnee Boy staying with it. Now in the corner, Jinglestown with a good boost, knocking it over. And Shawnee Boy with the try, he scores. But that's right at the buzzer, so...
Yeah, that is not going to change the outcome of the game, but it is positive motivation for game number 2.
Absolutely.
At least it puts you within 1. It gives you a little bit of inspiration. It almost, despite Waterloo getting the win, it almost puts the momentum in your favor because you did just score. You did just get that last second goal. It never feels good to get scored on last second. So, a very impressive showing from both teams. You know, after really halfway point in that game, we didn't see many strong opportunities. I think this next game is going to be a very defensive-minded game. I think at most we'll see, honestly, 1 or 2 goals per team. I wouldn't expect any more than that, just simply because of how they've been playing. I mean, if they do, it's going to have to come with some strong, big adaptations and really changing how they play here. Because these two teams look very evenly matched and very content playing a more patient defensive game.
Well, yeah, if you look at it, it is pretty tight. 4 shots for Draak. Waterloo finished that one with 6, with Gib and MD splitting those 6 shots, 3-3 apiece. Go Rocks go kind of stayed solid as their back end, as their goaltender. He did a good job playing the good defense, and it's just because Waterloo has their guy to fall back on, and you know, Draak, it just seems that Shawnee Boy will stay back a little more, but you see both Jinglestown and Mighty Tidy help out a little bit. But yeah, when it comes to Waterloo, they have their guy. They have their solidified back end guy who has done a phenomenal job. And yeah, we're probably gonna see, I think, a 2-1 final in this one.
For the scoreline of this game, or for okay, that's what. Yeah, that would make sense because you need 3 to win the series. Duh.
So we'll probably see
totally
we'll probably see like a 2-1 final for this game too.
Yeah, 100% agreed. I think this is going to be low scoring. I don't think really we'll see too much happening here. We are just waiting. Unfortunately, one of the players had to leave, but there we go. We're all set and back in. Right as I say that, I was about to explain, but it turns out we stalled for the perfect amount of time.
Yeah.
But now, getting into game 2, let's see what happens. Will our predictions come true, or will we be blown out of the water and made to look like fools? I kind of hope the latter, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Go Rocks go. Up. MD couldn't get to it. Now Mighty Tidy with it. Mighty Tidy with a try. Gibbs there to play goal. MD with it. And Jinglestown is back. MD. Go Rocks go. Go Rocks go. Playing offense at the start. Now Gibb in there as well. Gibb sending it on net, but Jinglestown able to knock it away. Go Rocks go with the attempt, and he scores!
What an angle right around the curve of the wall. He's able to sneak that one in. Front post as well. I think a little tight right there. Look at that. I mean, absolutely magnificent shot from him. And legitimately, I think the only spot he could have placed that ball where it goes in. Any farther to the right, it would have clipped the post. Any farther to the left, that ball would have been saved. I mean, just the shooting perfection from him. You can't beat it.
Yeah. And now Gibb will move it up. Mighty Tidy sends it back. Go Rocks, go. He'll shoot it in. And now into the corner they go. Shawnee Boy. Oh, Gibb with a good boost. keeping that one alive inside the Draak zone. And now Go Rocks Go. His attempt is just bumped away by Jinglestown, and now Shawnee Boy in the air. There's a good boost by MD. Oh, good boost by Gib. This Waterloo team has just looked impressive.
Yeah, I mean, they really came out strong and swinging here, and they have held Draak Esports to their zone for a considerable amount of time in this game, too. Now, finally, Draak's going to get an offense. Let's see how this one plays out, if they can sustain it.
Oh, Jinglestown almost taking advantage of a play that was just far too patient. And now Gib. That one across, MD. Oh, mighty tidy with it. Gib will knock it away. Boost off the wall for MD. He sends it down into the Draak zone. There's a boost off the wall for Go Rock Go. Now Mighty Tidy leaves it for Shawnee Boy, but Jinglestown will pick it up. Go Rocks Go stays with it off the corner. And that one will come in front. That's knocked back into the corner. Mighty Tidy. And now Gib with a try. MD at the wall. He knocks it down. Go Rock Go with a wide open net. He scores.
MD with a little bit of a fake there. He's able to just tap it down. I'm sorry, not MD. Gib with a little bit of fake there. Shawnee Boy 100% thought Gib was going for that ball. He ends up pulling off of it, allowing Go Rocks Go to have a fully open net. I'm not sure that was intentional, but if it was, that was big brain. That was 3,000 IQ right there.
Absolutely.
Ban this man for cheating because he can see the future.
Oh no. Shawnee Boy with a bounce off the wall.
Shawnee Boy coming up with this pinch right here.
Wow.
Ooh, deflected off of another player. I was going to give him the benefit of the doubt, call it that Cuxer pinch, then immediate into the net, but no, unfortunately it goes off the defender. Not quite worthy of the term yet.
Now 2-1. Draak, not going to go away quietly. Jinglestown, able to send it away. MD though, boost off the wall. He's going to try and stay with it. He's got Go Rock Go there. He's got Gib coming in as well. But there in the air was Mighty Tidy. A big collision back there. He sends for a demolition. But now you got MD and Go Rock Go on the ball. MD with a boost up along the wall. Mighty Tidy jumping into the air. Gib tried for the boost and the connect, but unable to find connection. And now Gib. MD. Oh, he's beat.
Oh, what a fake into the center.
Oh,
here he goes.
Givers.
MD22 making a play happen with 0 boost. He had absolutely nothing in the tank there. He hits him with the fake, wave dashes in to get a little bit more speed, and takes that 50 and just stuffs it in front of net. That is a player who knows what to do in all situations. If you can pull that off with 0 boost, that's top tier.
Wow. As much as I don't want another sweep, if Waterloo continues to click,
then we will probably see another one. Yeah, I mean, this is just absolutely phenomenal performance from them right now. You mentioned Draak Esports being one of the favorites to win the tournament, but Waterloo just coming out so strong. What a save,
big stop by Shawnee Boy. Now Go Rocks Go, getting it up along the wall. Jinglestown trying to find somebody, anybody, but can't find anybody other than a Waterloo Warrior. But Mighty Tidy now in the air. His attempt, coming down, almost trying to get that tip down, but unfortunately unable to make connection. And that one will come all the way to the other side. Go Rocks Go will pick it up on his wall. Shawnee Boy able to keep it inside. Gib with the boost to get to it first, and now another boost. And now Mighty.
Seeing a dangerous situation develop here for Waterloo Warriors as Draak has finally had their first real sustained offense. You have to wonder if they figured something out or if this was just a small blip in an otherwise fantastic game for Waterloo.
Waterloo is just seemingly clicking on all cylinders tonight. And with how they look right now, if they are to keep this up, you have to categorize them as a favorite. You have to.
I mean, if they keep this up, they'll be in the grand finals. And I mean, it's hard not to be a favorite when you're in the grand finals.
Yeah.
So I would agree with you there, yeah.
I just don't. If they can keep this style of play up, I just don't see anybody.
Yeah, I think it will be very difficult. I mean, they've shown that they can beat the top teams despite, not necessarily being one of the teams that we really predicted to do super well just from the start, like at the beginning of this tournament. But they've proven us wrong time and time again and done fantastic, and there you go. They do it once more, go 2-0 in the series. And that wasn't the defensive powerhouse game that we thought it was.
Yeah.
I mean, Waterloo comes out, they're able to score, I believe, 4 goals, right? Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but yeah. Waterloo comes out, there's 3 goals. Yeah, I misspoke. Goals. See? That's okay. Whatever. But Draak does get the one that we predicted, but I mean, very impressive for them to come out that early.
Come out, managed 1 shot.
They were in their own zone for so long. I mean, they really only got probably 40 seconds of total sustained offense in that 5-minute match. You're not going to be able to take many shots when you just aren't in the zone. Even their 1 goal wasn't really a shot so much as just a pinch off the wall that happened to go in.
Hey, here we go. I mean, Draak still has time.
Oh, most definitely. And a team this good, they're used to being in this position. They've probably been here a million times before because I guarantee they're used to the tournament atmosphere. So,
oh, no.
Oh, no! Oh, what a shot! My goodness! I don't even know how that ball fit in the net from right there, but somehow it sneaks behind Shawnee Boy, stays on the line, and that one will just roll on in. Waterloo takes another early lead just 27 seconds into this game.
And even if that would have flirted with the line for just a few moments, MD was jumping right in there, and he would have knocked it home anyway.
Yeah, he was ready to back up his teammate, and I mean, this is just what's been getting them this win, is they've been, like you said last game, they've been clicking completely, they've been firing on all cylinders. It's working. They're looking really difficult to beat right now.
Now go Rock go on the wall. MD using a boost to get in there and support. Go Rocks go. He has the ball stripped from him by Shawnee Boy, and now Gib comes in. Gib against Mighty Tidy along the wall. MD comes in with a try, and MD shot just missing.
Oh, there you go. Go Rocks go, able to capitalize off of MD just pushing this ball through up the entire corner. I mean, absolutely unreal. It seemed like, I'm sorry, I don't think it was MD who actually took the ball up the corner, but still, it seemed like he was inside the defender's head more than the defender even knew. He was 10 steps ahead. Gib knew almost exactly what was going to happen before the defender even did it, and was able to use that to keep that ball in that offensive zone and ensure that he did not get the clear, and it pays off big time. I mean, what a great job by them. Oh,
what a great stop by Gib.
I'm not
and
sure
Go
how
Rocks
that didn't get capitalized on, but
another big stop.
I'm sure Waterloo are happy about that one.
Oh my. There's another try. MD now knocking it away, getting it to center. Mighty Tidy with a try. Go Rocks go says no. And now Shawnee Boy over to Mighty Tidy. Back to Shawnee Boy, rejected by Gib. And now Go Rocks go getting in there, but Jinglestown coming in. MD collects though. Jinglestown able to keep it alive inside. That's off the wall. He's got to stay with it. He lives it for Shawnee Boy. Shawnee Boy up the wall. He'll leave it there for Mighty Tidy. Mighty Tidy was against MD, and then coming in to help him was Jinglestown, but now Shawnee Boy with the ball. This is some good pressure here.
Oh!
And they score! Mighty Tidy finding a way to tuck that one. That was impressive.
This bends the laws of physics. I'm very confused. Because what? How did he get that angle?
MD.
I mean, it did. It did for sure, but I believe it was going in already. I mean, that was just... That was an extremely impressive goal. I don't have words for that one. But Shawnee Boy may make it. Does that sway
momentum?
Ooh, not quite.
Now Go Rocks go. We'll move it along the wall. All on his own. And, oh, Mighty Tidy with a big demolition there to take him out. MD trying for the try, but Jingles with the boost in midair, able to send it all the way down. Shawnee Boy gives chase. He's taken out of the play of the demolition off of MD. Now Mighty Tidy will steer it into the opposite corner in his zone. Shawnee Boy will send it up. Go Rocks go, sends it back into the zone. Gib misses with the boost. And now Jinglestown will send it up the ceiling. Shawnee Boy will send it down. Shawnee Boy with the try. Oh, that one not going to make it to the net, but that was quite the try right there.
Oh,
And there's another
great
try. Oh, a
chance.
great stop by MD. Able to tip it up and wide.
It is in danger,
Mighty
though. He
Tidy.
needs to get boost, so this could be dangerous if Draak can keep it up, but they cannot.
Shawnee Boy. Now Mighty Tidy. Give. MD. Shawnee Boy with the try. Oh, a good play, but that one a little too high.
This one, as time slowly ticks down, we're seeing Draak Esports again coming up for a... There it goes.
Oh!
A quick little banger as that one drops perfectly in center. Gib gets dumped by Mighty Tidy, and he just slams it off the ceiling. Shawnee Boy able to capitalize perfectly. I was going to say we're seeing a similar story to Game 1 where Draak Esports all of a sudden has this long sustained offense in the back half of the game. I was about to say, but will it change anything or will we see the same result? Clearly, it changed things. It's time they get a goal off of it and we're all tied up at 2. Oh, that's a big misplay. You can't
but
do
Mighty
that.
Tidy can't put it away. At MD. Jinglestown stays with it. We got 2 goaltenders right now. Go Rock Go and MD staying hard in the net. And now Gib hard in the net. He'll send it up. Go Rocks Go. And oh no. Oh, I thought Mighty Tidy was going to come away with it. Jinglestown with an opportunity. He sent it a little too high.
Still
Now
dangerous.
Mighty Tidy with the opportunity. Go Rocks Go denial. And now Shawnee Boy keeps it alive. He's the one that scored the goal to tie it. And now a big boost by Mighty Tidy to keep that one alive. Gib with a good try to keep that one out. And now Mighty Tidy steers it into his own corner. There's Shawnee Boy, but Shawnee Boy can't pick it up. MD gets to it first. He's got a good boost along the wall, trying to stay with it. Now Mighty Tidy, send it along. Go Rocks Go, keeps it inside the Draak zone. MD sends that one on net. That one's just gonna miss. And now that one's
one
sent
right back
down.
again.
Oh, Go Rocks Go with a good save.
We might see an
I
overtime here. This
think
one's
that-
going to hit the wall. Gib just needs to keep it up. It's going right to Go Rocks Go. He takes the shot. That's still
Oh, a
up.
big stop by Shawnee Boy.
That one will probably hit the ground
Oh,
here,
no.
so that will take us to overtime.
Oh.
Not quite enough stink on it to push it all the way to the net, but I'm sure Draak still have a plan to come away with this in OT. Let's see if they can.
And let's see. This would be the first series that...
Oh!
Shawnee Boy with a good try there, but a lot of defense being played by Waterloo to assure that that does not happen. Oh my! Gib with a big stop.
Gib is just
Shawnee
sitting patiently
Boy.
at net. He knew it was coming. He was waiting and ready. It pays off huge and keeps them alive here in overtime. Waterloo needs to take this, or just get one goal to win, sweep, and move on to the grand finals. Draak need one to stay alive in this tournament.
MD with the shot, Jinglestown the save. It looked like that net was wide open for a second, but Jinglestown comes in last second, knocks it away. Mighty Tidy now, using the boost to knock it to the ceiling. But Gib's gonna get there. Shawnee Boy got there first. Oh my, they score!
What a way to end it. Mighty Tidy getting up and making a beautiful redirect. All the power in the world. Just to slam that one home. Go Rocks Go had no hope of saving that.
Finally.
And Draak are still alive. No more sweeps.
No more
they say.
sweeps.
We're done with this for a moment. At least
The
this
trend is
series.
over.
Finally. 4 in a row.
Finally.
I didn't want 5. I'm glad it didn't happen.
Finally.
But now let's move on to game
Look
number...
at those shots.
Oh my goodness.
Mighty Tidy with 10 shots in that game. And they held Waterloo to only 3.
And yet,
19
this is what's
shots
so important.
for Draak.
19
for
total shots to
Waterloo.
Draak, yes.
Yes.
3 to Waterloo. It went
2
to
goals.
overtime. Right. It went to overtime. They capitalized 66% of the time. Draak capitalized math. A little bit less than like
not very
20%.
well.
Yeah, yeah.
They're,
So,
yeah.
I mean, just a significant difference here between these two teams. I think Waterloo is really taking advantage of small, very specific moments and capitalizing the full effect, whereas Draak is definitely more the style of just hammer the net until something works out, which has worked out well for them facing worse opponents who aren't spectacular on defense. But Waterloo has proven time and time again that defensively they're fantastic. Defense is someplace that they're completely comfortable being, and it keeps working out for them, and I'm interested to see how that plays out going into game number 4 here. will Waterloo continue to work, or are Draak finally figuring out how to place these shots, how to get them going? Because just then in Game 3, I think we saw them only with, I don't even remember how many. Very small amount, though. I think under 6 in Game 3.
Waterloo?
Or in Game 2, I'm sorry, for Draak.
For Draak?
Yes, we didn't
Yeah,
see a
yeah,
lot.
they-
Waterloo kind of
one
held
shot.
them. One shot.
Yeah, one
okay,
shot.
literally one shot. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. And then all of a sudden, game after, 19. I mean, what?
Yeah.
This
And they held Waterloo to only 3.
Right, so I think Draak really turned it around there. I think they have the possibility to come back for sure. But at this point, I still think it's Waterloo's to lose, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
I think that they have to kind of make some mistakes and not be willing to adapt, which I would obviously consider a mistake here. So if they can't do that, I think they would be throwing this away. But Draak has shown that they're willing to do what's necessary to get these wins, to get these W's, to get, a place in the grand finals.
And you mentioned how phenomenal Waterloo is defensively.
Mhm.
All 3 players in that last game split 3 saves per.
Right.
So
They're sharing the role. It's not like they have one specific guy and it's like he's our only defender.
Yeah.
If he's not in net, we lose. Oh well. But no, they're sharing all responsibilities. I don't think one single player has necessarily been incredibly above the rest. I think we've talked about GoRock's Go a lot. He's obviously fantastic. You see the RLCS contender, season 6 contender title on there. Obviously he's nuts. But really one player hasn't stood above the rest. And I think that's what happens when you have a great team, is it's not being carried by someone. It's just good, solid fundamentals, everybody participating, and that's what Waterloo's doing right now. Not to say Draak isn't. They are doing very similar stuff here. It's just semi-different styles, whereas Draak is more shared and just constant attacking, and they do have one kind of considered third man who does play a little bit more reserved.
Well, yeah, in that last game, just prior to it, I had talked about how GoRock's Go is usually their stay-at-home guy, the guy that's going to make the big stops, and I saw Gib make a couple very impressive stops. We also saw MD come in and just make a couple of last-second stops, and it's just Waterloo is, in that last game, they were forced to click on some defensive cylinders.
Right.
But through the first 2, we saw them click on all their offensive cylinders. But who knows? Maybe Draak just, took a 2-game hiatus, because the way Game 3 looked, you're out shooting your opponent 19-3.
And it is important to keep in mind, Draak just played the series literally right before this one. They stayed on stage. They played back-to-back. I mean, that's not the hardest thing in the world necessarily, but still, they are now 6 games of Rocket League deep just in a row. I mean, everybody knows if you play games for a long time, you start to get a little tired, you zone out a little bit, you glass over. So maybe, after that sweep, they came in a little bit overconfident, a little bit not paying attention as much, and then after it took them these 2 games to come back, and they slowly built their way back up, and now they're the team that they're ready to be. But enough talking, enough trying to make predictions. Let's go into Game 4 here, see if Draak Esports can continue their fantastic performance in Game number 3, or if Waterloo will close it out here.
Let's see if we get a full series here.
Excellent
Go
chance
Rocks,
in
go.
front off that pass, but nobody there to receive.
GoRock's Go trying to drive it out, but Shawnee Boy says no. MD up along. He's going to send it along the wall. Jingles down. He's going to boost to stay with it. And a boost in midair, trying to stay with it. And he is knocked away by GoRock's Go. And now GoRock's Go trying to get on top of it. He did momentarily. That one's sent on net. Mighty Tidy couldn't find the target. And Jingles Town attempt was knocked away. Oh my, Mighty Tidy.
Well, unfortunately, we are going to have to reset the lobby. Somebody had an internet issue. That is actually what took so long, is resetting everything. And they did, unfortunately, lag out right in the first 30 seconds, which is well within the limits to reset the match. So we're going to take a quick break. Well, not a break, but we're going to cut away from the action, I should say specifically. And we'll be getting, just reset and figuring it out. So just give me 1 second while we get things set up here.